Hello my crafty friends, it's Krista here from Second Chance Creation. This is a quick project share and it's I've made little journal notebooks from the Beyond Blue mystery pack that I purchased a little while ago. And you probably all know about the Beyond Blue fundraiser that's been happening. If not, I'm going to leave Juni's link below, and you can go to a web page or Etsy shop and purchase one of these packs. So I'm limited to time today, so I'm going to go through this real quickly. This fabric was in the pack as well, and I've left it as is because it's absolutely gorgeous. And so what I've done is I've added some pages that you can journal on, because there wasn't that many in the pack, but there was a lot of other pages and papers in there that I just really loved. So this one is more of like a little traveling notebook, because there was a big page of these suitcases and stuff in there, so I've utilized all these. So any of the writing papers and coffee dyed papers, they're mine. So the stamps was in the pack. I'll just move my camera here, my iPad, sorry. And I did a bit of stamping throughout to give a bit of interest. All this was in the pack. So was this. And I've made that like a little flip out, just there like that. And just pop that stamp on a little bit of cardboard to make it a bit stronger. There was a find a word puzzle in there as well. And I've cut up some words to pop on there. Little suitcase with sunnies. And of course you need a coupon to get into some cheaper places. Lots of tuck spot. This was actually a piece of paper where all the stickers, I had all these stickers that you can just see. I was going to throw, and I thought, no, I'll just sew some paper on the back you can journal on. But also, I love what it said. It says, adding a bit of joy to everyday life is my goal. Whether I'm drawing, spending time with friends and family, gardening or teaching. I thought that was just too nice to throw away, because, you know, it can make someone put a smile on their face. I made a little tuck spot here. I think this is pretty cool. I've just added some paper on the back so that you can journal on this. The napkin was in there. Made another little tuck spot. So were the buttons and the music paper. So was this. Loved it. Made a little tuck spot here. And I had a little bit of all these little blingy bits, so I've just glued them onto there, seeing she looks like she's dancing. You know, these pages I've added. These was in the pack. It's a beautiful card. Whoever made this, it's absolutely gorgeous. And there's, well, it's not a crossword. I think it's a find a word. Again, I've added some paper so that you can just journal on that. So lots of places. And I've used this here as well. That paper was in the pack. Yes, I've made a little tuck spot here, and I added some paper to journal on. This one here, when you go traveling, you always find a good recipe. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I made a little belly band out of this paper that you colour in. But I actually did a bit of colouring myself. Not the greatest. This, I just really like this picture, and I just popped that in there. Made a little tuck spot. This was in the pack as well. All the little embellishments that you see, like this one was in the pack, and I made that like a little flip out. And the same with that one, just so you can use it. This was from a page from Bowen, the town of Bowen where JD lives, and I've cut that out and sewed on some paper so that you can actually journal on. The next one is this beautiful fabric. It has nothing to do with sewing, but I just like all the tassels. Again, you know, I've kept this whole quick and thrifty recipes here, so I thought, well, that'll come in handy. These are golden book pages just here. I made a little tuck spot. Again, I had a dictionary page, and I just added some paper so that you can journal on it. This beautiful tag was in the pack, and I made a belly band so you can just pop that on the back. So was this little label for my bottle of drink, and I've just popped some tags in. This bag was in there as well, and I made a little tuck spot, and I've got another piece of paper in there. Decoupaged it, This was in the pack as well, this paper, so I've just made a little flip out. This beautiful little paper clip was in the pack as well, so I've made that into a little tuck spot. Here I've made a pocket, and this paper was in the pack as well, very bright and colourful, but I've actually stitched the coffee dyed, the paper napkin. I coffee dyed and stitched it onto there as well, so you could journal on it. And some more. Here's that tape that I was talking about earlier. A bit of paper here with a dog, me being a dog lover. Here's some more of that find a word, and I had a little bit of fabric left over, so I made a little booklet. You can just pop in there. Made a little tuck spot. There's the other side of the bag. I put some more goodies in. Here I've stitched some paper onto the yellow paper so that you can actually journal on this page, and the same with this one, a bit more fabric. This was pretty cute. It's in German. I thought that was a bit interesting. You can actually journal on that if you wish, but it just looked so nice. It didn't want to cut it up. That's the end of the golden book page. Made a little tuck spot here. And of course, this paper was in there as well. And I used some of my lined paper to use. And I made another tuck spot from that fabric. This one I had some lace in, and I used that to edge it. We all know where this candy bag come from, and I used that tag to pop in there, popped a bit of lace, decoupaged this brown paper with a napkin, made a little tag pocket, little tuck spot, stamped throughout again, used my writing paper. Again, I've used a little tuck spot here, and this is a little tag that's in there. And I just put that back in there. Another tuck spot. So a lot of these, this paper was in the pack, but all the writing papers and the coffee stain papers I actually put in there so that you can journal on and you can use it and pop it in your handbag. This was in the pack as well. So was this. And no, this was out of, no, this is out of my stash, I think. There's the little label again. So as you can see, there's lots of nice bits and pieces throughout. Had a bit of this fabric left, so I've popped it onto the paper clip with that little piece of gardening there. Here I've actually put the paper napkin that I coffee dyed onto some paper. You can journal it, and then stamped it with a butterfly. And this was a flamingo clip that was in the pack, and I had a flamingo stamp, so how cool was that? And this was in the pack as well, so I've just added some paper to it so you could journal on it. Decoupaged. This I've actually added some paper to it so that you can actually then just journal on it as well. Might be a secret message or something. So yes, and then I've just popped in my little label. So that's it. I'm sorry for the rush, ladies, but my iPad doesn't like to take long videos. 8 minutes is the max. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to leave JD's details in the link below if you don't know about this mystery pack. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye for now.